Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. As usual, we are the gatekeepers. I'm Emily Edwin.
I'm Dennis Keton.
I'm Frankie.
And together we are
The gatekeepers.
Well guys, today we want to do a review of the games that were played this last weekend, where we saw Chelsea playing against Arsenal, United playing against Southampton, Tottenham against Wolves, and Manchester City against Norwich. Well, guys, I just want, how are the games? Were your prediction right? What did you expect? From my fellow pundits, I'll start with Dennis Keton, Man City versus Norwich.
Yo guys, once again, welcome back. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Once again, before we start, thank you for making us reach that milestone of 100 subscribers.
Thank you for making us number one.
Your number one YouTube channel for football reactions.
Definitely.
Yes. Yes. Man City against Norwich.
Yeah.
Man City were brilliant. They were so good in every department. They outplayed Norwich, and it went as expected. Remember, we had earlier predicted that it's going to be a match of many goals, and true to that, Man City scored 5 goals, and I think every player was instrumental. Jesus was okay, Mahrez was good, Sterling came in and scored, Gundogan was good. It was an impressive game. The backline was good, even Cancelo scored, right? Diaz had an assist. It was an impressive game. So guys, I think Man City is up, and they are still up to contest for this trophy. So it's a good one. So that was my take on that game. It was a nice one. Norwich were not impressive, and actually they were punished because of those mistakes.
And I earlier predicted that. I predicted a 5-0 score. You can check our last video. Frankie, what was your take on that match?
Yeah, all that happened was predicted as earlier, and it was really known that Man City is going to win that game with the biggest goal margin.
Yeah.
I think it's something that was to happen, and there was no surprise for me according to what we had seen in that game.
Okay, another big match was which was overwhelming, was the match of Tottenham against Wolves. That match had a lot of what can I say? It had a lot of surprises for me, excitement, of course. But then, what's your take now? I'll start with you.
Personally, I think the game was very brilliant. Tottenham used their chances, but they also lost like 2 chances, one on one. The other one was when Son and Bergwijn were trying to hit the goalkeeper, but there were 2 brilliant saves from the goalkeeper of Wolves, in which I have to congratulate him. And I think they played a good game despite losing the game. They had the backup from their fans, which was very much intense, because the match caused Wolves to have a lot of pressure towards Tottenham. I think they were just missing the luck to score the goal.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Dennis, what was your take?
I think for me the highlight of the match was the introduction of Harry Kane. Harry Kane coming back after all the speculation and everything, even though we know the transfer window is not yet up, but at least we were happy as football fans to see him back in the match. The match was good, it was awesome, it lived to our expectation, it had a lot of runs and a lot of, the excitement that it came with. Dele Alli scored that penalty, and generally Tottenham were good. Once again, Tanganga was good, apart from the yellow card which he got, but all was good. So still, Wolves is a team which is going far. They have been playing well. They just didn't have the luck to basically win this game. But as we say, the better team won the game, and right now Tottenham have 2 clean sheets, and they have 6 points. So guys, let's be wary of Tottenham.
I felt like it was a 50-50 because they were both scary for me. And when I go through the fixtures, yeah, we are facing Wolves next, so yeah, I don't know what will happen. But anyway, yeah, we had Manchester. Of course, we as Manchester United, we played against Southampton, a match which gave a lot of Manchester United fans headache. What do you think the headache came from?
Personally, I won't blame the players. Personally, I'm going to blame the stupid coach. No, okay, sorry to use the word stupid. It's just about the frustrations. Ole, please make your decisions very well. You have a squad that can win the games, that can win you titles. If you compare this squad with the Chelsea, with the Man City, they are more like the same level.
Definitely.
And everything can happen this season. Also, Liverpool, be wary of it. Tottenham still, the way Dennis Keton is saying, be wary of it. If you happen to lose such kind of games whereby you are 100% not okay 90% sure that you're going to win the game, and then you gamble with the squad and cost you to lose like 2 points, I think that's poor technical approach for the game, and I think uh, Ole should pull up the socks from approaching such kind of games. Uh, just to add, there was just a message passed through indirectly by coach from Chelsea, Tuchel. Uh, he said that we did not buy Lukaku to stay on the bench. No experiment, no anything like technical changes. Uh, for us, Man United, we're experimenting. Van de Beek, why is Van de Beek playing and not playing? Why is Varane outside? Why is Sancho always starting as a substitution? Why is Marshall playing while we have the likes of Sancho? We have Lingard. We have who? We have so many players that can fit into that. Let Marshall gain the momentum. He has been out for 5 months, so I think that's a gross mistake made by Ole, and I think he'll be looking forward to work on it.
And guys, if you're a true Manchester United fan, you'll understand what Frankie Romain is saying.
Yeah.
Okay, Dennis Keton.
Yo guys, my take about the Manchester United versus Southampton game. Southampton were at home, and one thing which I have to applaud them with was the stadium was packed, their fans came through for them, and the type of noises which were there, which even made Manchester United to recognize the support which the home team came to give their players. It was so amazing. But allow me to express my disappointment. I never expected Manchester to draw this game. But right now I'm here saying that they were even lucky to get that draw. They were lucky because if you remember, there was a one-on-one which De Gea saved. That one-on-one was the goal which was actually to bury these people. But Manchester United, you people, if you really want to go far, you really need to up your socks. For the Guna, your fans are not happy, you do due diligence. Because right now, you guys dropping 2 points, and the way this league is right now, it's a competitive league, and this time it's going to be even more competitive than ever. Any points you drop along the way, especially to teams which you're supposed to be winning, will definitely cost you people
a lot.
So it's a high time that, and now this is a message to all the teams, Chelsea included and all other Premier League teams included. There is no, in as long as you want to consider yourself a title contender, there is no opportunity, there is no room for you guys to drop points. Leave alone even losing Mr. Frankie, to drop points. Because at times you realize people do get excited by not losing and drawing, forgetting that when you draw, you've dropped 2 points. You get me? You might draw 10 games. That means you've dropped 20 points.
Yeah.
You get me? So if you drop points, you're dropping your opportunity or your chances of clinching this league. Man City are not here to play. Liverpool are showing us that they still have the zeal and the momentum.
And the gel.
They're gelling. Van Dijk, we thought that his injury could, but he's surprising us. Though the real test will be seen on weekend, on Saturday or on Sunday. It will be on Sunday or Saturday.
On Sunday.
If we are wrong, on weekend.
Saturday.
I think on Saturday, yeah? When he will be facing Chelsea, that is when we will see the real test and see how that injury is faring with him. But so far so good, he's been good. We applaud him for that. But guys, Manchester United, in fact, after we predicted here that we were going to have some goal galore, it never lived to my expectation. And the other reason as to why I'm disappointed is because you guys by now, I think you are aware that all of us here, we participate in the Fantasy Premier League. We participate in the fantasy games. So you find that we also by the way have our link. We have our league, which you can feel free to join us via the link, which will be posted down there. So Bruno, who was my captain, only gave me 2 points, man. So it was so disappointing.
You could have captained Greenwood.
But it is what no problem. You know, it is what it is. But anyway, that was my take on it.
What about your take?
You've said it all. I still have headache, honestly. I think after this live show, I'll go to the pharmacy. I'll head to the pharmacy straight because this Ole Gunnar man is playing with our feelings. Ask Mark Godbridge; he'll tell you how he feels.
But before we end it, do you guys think that Pogba lived to the expectation? Because right now we can see he has how many assists?
5.
What was your take on him?
I think he played very well. The only thing that caused Pogba to drop during the game is because the two midfielders the two defensive midfielders playing behind him were too much lazy, and that caused him to come back and at least help.
Those were Fred and Matic, right?
Yeah, try to help the situation, because that's where Ole Gunnar made the gross mistake by starting two slow midfielders, and he knows that Pogba isn't swift. Pogba is a skilled player but doesn't use speed to play. So we had to have somebody like McTominay or Van de Beek down there at the middle of the park, and which we lacked, and it costed us some things.
So as a neutral fan, allow me to ask you guys this. Do you think Ole Gunnar gambled with your squad by virtue of undermining Southampton?
Yes.
I feel so.
You feel so?
Yeah.
Do you think he never expected Southampton to play the way they were, or he expected that only that his team didn't give him the results that he needed?
I think what maybe Edwin can answer that, then I'll add up more.
Honestly, before I even answer you, I don't understand this guy. Remember, he did that against Sheffield, and we were beaten. We were leading. By that time, we were leading. We were on top of the table.
Yeah.
What he's doing right now?
But it's just the second game. Don't blame me. Just give him time.
Personally, I think we expected Southampton to play like that, because Southampton this season, I think they're going to have a rough time, because they have sold at least most of their biggest players, their talisman, like Ings, Vestergaard, they're out. And I think Ole knew this, and that's why he underrated them, and he underrated them too much, to the extent that he almost realized the game that we were losing at the 80th minute. It's something that he should work on. I think the technical approach is so poor.
Ready.
Okay, so back to you.
Okay, guys, and I saved the best for the last for the best, the best for the last.
Before the last for the last, the best for the last.
And the last
There's
for the
another
best.
game which was impressive, which we've forgotten.
Liverpool
and Leeds also.
Burnley. Yeah, Leeds.
Liverpool played with Burnley.
Yeah, they thrashed Burnley 2-0.
2 goals to 0.
Yeah.
Finally, Sadio Mane scored. Yeah?
By the way, this game of Leeds against Everton, it was very impressive. By the way, it was a very the game was so fast. What do you think, by the way?
Yeah, just like as I told you the other day, the game will be very interesting, full of goals, and it happens we had the correct score 2-2, in which
yeah, you are right.
yeah, it was predictable. Yeah, it was predictable because the two teams are good in counter attacks. They play typical English game, which is a game with a lot of speed. So I would say much about that game. So I think.
Dennis, get on.
As for me, Leeds once again impressed me, though I expected them to win that match. So Everton were good. They defended well, though we realized that Yeremina actually he did a good job trying to stop Bamford, because even at some point there were some scuffles here and there between him and Bamford, but it was good. But regardless of that, the match ended 2-2. with one wonder goal from Rafina. He striked what a strike, and by the end of this, we will be giving between that goal and another goal which was scored by Danny Ings. We will be voting amongst us three which goal we think was the goal of the week.
Definitely. And of course, the last game was Chelsea against Arsenal. Well, you saw it was a second debut for their main man, Mr. Bolingoli, Romelu Lukaku, the serious man, the serious man. So, without wasting your time, I'll jump straight to it with Mr. Dennis Getoni.
Once again, guys, hashtag Chelsea champs. We are not champions of Europe by accident. Actually, yesterday was an opportunity for us guys to show you that we deserve it, and it's actually by virtue of merit. And with the Arsenal which we added in our archives, which is Mr. Romelu Lukaku, he never disappointed. He stepped back for his second debut in Chelsea, and actually it only took him 14 minutes to make a statement and to score what a goal. If you can see the way he scored that goal, it was not a goal out of luck. He's the one actually who single-handedly created that game, and he went to ask for that game, which Rhys James actually gave him a cross which he scored. That is basically the real Lukaku. That is how he creates chances for his teammates, and that is how he scores. So Premier League teams, you people, you need to be wary of Mr. Lukaku. He's here to torment you guys, and he's here to actually also contest for the Golden Boot. Not to mention, Kai Havertz was also outstanding. Mason Mount was great. Our wing backs were great, definitely. As Quetta stood up and did he became the captain that we expected him to be. Rhys James goes without mention. He was super good. In fact, on Rhys James' part, I will say that Arsenal did a poor job with Rhys James. They were giving him a lot of free space. On that side, he was making a lot of runs, which I don't know where Arsenal's coach, I'm forgetting his name again. Arteta was. That was a loophole which he should have covered a long time ago. But it is what it is, because his backline, we all saw what Lukaku was doing to them. He was just shielding them. Pablo Mari, Tierney, he was just making them appear like kindergarten children. But either way, also Mendy was good, even though he didn't get a lot of threats, but he was good. Overall, Chelsea, we performed well as expected, and I hope we continue with the same spirit. For Arsenal, you guys still have a long way to go. You still have a long way to go, man. Losing 2 games consecutively, not even scoring a single goal, and with the type of team which you claim to be, man, it leaves a lot to be desired. Either way, we will give you an opportunity. Let's give you a chance and see how far you go. Hopefully you don't get relegated, but please, you need to step up. We need competition.
Definitely. Just to add on that, they have lost now a hat-trick of games, because remember they lost a pre-season before the main season beginning. So those are 3 games. Arsenal.
Yeah, personally, I think Arsenal should pull up their socks and at least do what it meant to. What is supposed to be done. Yeah, I think Chelsea had a brilliant game. They had any okay, maybe like one incident whereby Aubameyang was to get a score, and then the goalkeeper Mendy did his work professionally and cleared the ball. Apart from that, I did not see any or maybe the shot from Smith Rowe.
Yeah. There was also one accident from Christensen.
He
missed a ball,
yeah,
but Rudiger came back to recover it.
Yeah. So I think what I'm saying is that Arsenal should pull up their socks, and just to be clear, is that the squad that they are having there, it's having a lot of players that are not willing to play. So I think they might with this type of attitude of coming from the players, I think it might cost Arteta his job somehow in the nearby future, and the process might end at that point. So that's what I can say. Lukaku had a brilliant game. Congratulations for your debut, and I think he's a player to watch this season.
Definitely.
Do you think he will continue with his scoring streak?
Yes, of course.
Yes,
He will, huh?
Yeah.
he's a fantastic player. And guys, just to finalize, I think as a United fan, we have our own pride to protect, but this Chelsea team, the Leeds and Everton, they mean business this time round, and honestly, I'm a little bit scared, just a little bit scared. So guys, well, that was it for today. Those have been our remarks on the last weekend games.
Before you finish, we were to vote on what the goal
Ings and Rafinha.
Ings and Rafinha.
I will go with Ings.
No, Rafinha's for mine.
I'll also go for Ings. It was what a connection of a goal. Guys, let us also hear. Let's see you guys vote. Tell us which goal you think was the best. Take care.
Rafinha's good, but anyway, guys, thank you so much. Remember, you can join our Fantasy Premier League. We'll give you the link below, and please let's continue together. Continue subscribing, and together we'll move forward. So, as the gatekeepers.
Yes, as the gatekeepers,
Yeah.
we also have the last match of game week 2 tonight.
Leicester versus West Ham.
Leicester versus West Ham. We already made our thoughts clear in the last video.
We don't want to repeat it.
We don't want to repeat it.
So you go and check out our last
Video.
video
Yes.
on our prediction.
Prediction.
But for this, we are frustrated with what Ole did to our bets.
Definitely.
So on to game week 3. It will be also an awesome game week. Arsenal will be facing City. Chelsea
We'll be facing
Liverpool.
Liverpool at Anfield.
Manchester United
We'll be playing
will be
against
playing
Wolves.
against Wolves. So game week 3 will also be another exciting game week. So Pogba, please finish this for us.
Well, guys, they're frightening me more. We are meeting Wolves after another. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you. We'll see you another time. Now, as the gatekeepers, we will say we are out.